can, because we have some Hauptbahnhof that belongs to us, and some stores that not belong to us. Which Hauptbahnhof is it? Exactly, like the main station. Okay, because maybe it is SAP, the company. You know what I mean? But we have also like other, we have some airport, Starbucks, is not belong to us.
Right, but what I mean is I have no, basically, 100 USBs, millions of dollars of information. When it got stolen, and this is the weird part, is someone came into the emergency exit, stole my bag while I was shouting and managed to get out. Which the Starbucks have, you know what it said? If you have such valuable information in your bag, don't come to Starbucks. Seemed like then you refuse to call the police, then start laughing, and then told me to leave Starbucks when I had to stolen. It's outrageous. The thing is, the information on these UFBs are extremely dangerous because it's to do with like multi-million-dollar companies, and I can't get a response from Starbucks. Yeah. I'm just like, sure, this must be like
just
a
tell
priority.
me like the story, like which date, which store, and maybe you remember like how looks the partner, I don't know.
Yeah, so basically what I would say is I was in there several times preparing my case.
One case, one second, which date?
We're talking like at least a month ago now.
Like you can't remember exactly.
No, you have to remember. I mean, I could get it because I have the police report. I just don't have it here.
Okay.
But
you call the police.
Well, no, what happened? Well, they wouldn't do it. So, so there's say this is the Starbucks. There's one way in. There's no other way out.
Okay.
Because I knew what I had in my bag, I positioned myself right next to the emergency exit that cannot be opened. Someone managed to come through that exit, targeted my bag, took it. I went to the Starbucks staff. Some of them were sniggering. I told them what's in the bag. They refused to call the police. I'm like, look, this is ridiculous. Then they said, if you have such valuable information, don't come back to Starbucks again. And I was like, that's your answer? So then I'm running around all over Dusseldorf trying to find a police station that will actually log the report. And I went back in and tried to resolve it with the manager, and he hung up the phone. I mean, that has 17 years worth of work. It has CEOs, VPs, politicians on my USBs, and Starbucks couldn't give a crap. And the point is, right behind that emergency exit is the US Embassy. Right, and there's only one other way out. Are you trying to tell me it's not that difficult to find who did it? Really, it's not. There's cameras everywhere. And I've emailed probably 3-4 times. I actually went into another Starbucks in Dusseldorf, right? And I said, look, I know it's one of your stores or what. He hung up the phone on me. Because he was like, oh, which region is it? It depends which region you're in. Is it north or south, northwest Rhine? And I said, why does it matter? I'm just trying to get my stuff back. And then he hung up the phone. And then the police were like, the Starbucks then called and they were like, oh, he's causing trouble. I'm like, hold on a second. I had my stuff stolen. That's outrageous. So just someone who can deal with this, because someone has it. And the thing is, it's not like it was in the street and someone's like, I actually went back in there. It's about 15 to 20 cameras all around that area. You try to tell me someone, and I have the date, the time, and everything on the police report.
Maybe you contact also like the main station police or the main station
if you go to Dusseldorf police there, they are brutal. I mean brutal. No disrespect, but if you're not German, they don't want to talk to you. But my point is that Starbucks has to take some ownership of that, because they had an emergency exit door that should not have been open. That's why I sat there. And secondly, the reaction of the staff was brutal. That's the only way I can describe it. Not calling the police, laughing, and never come back to a Starbucks again if you have valuable... I've never heard of that in my life.
Just writing down the stuff that you're saying.
So now, I mean, it's very dangerous for me because the information on there has millions of dollars, it has my name on it, it has high profile people. Oh my God, I could get this straight.
Just to remember, you said at the emergency exit, but that guy, like that person who took your bag, which exit he went out?
So what I will tell you is that 3 days before that, there was a black guy staring at me constantly, literally 2 seats away from me, and I kept saying, "Do I know you?"
At the same store, right?
And I know what's in my bag, right? Because I know the companies I work for, and this has gone on for about a year, and it's getting close to get my money. And he's in an inappropriate way, and I'm like, "Get away from me." The very next day, I positioned myself specifically. So let's say that's the emergency exit, your door there. My chair is right there, and I have my bag under my chair.
Because like next to you.
Yeah, and right behind that is the U.S. Embassy, right? So that door can't be opened. Someone opened that door, came in, took my bag, which has, you can imagine the information on it, and went back out that emergency exit. I immediately called the Starbucks staff, and then that's what they did. And by that time, 20, 30 minutes had already passed, and I'm now running around Dusseldorf trying to find a police officer who will report the crime. So to be honest with you, Starbucks has to take a responsibility for that because it was just ridiculous. That would be like anyone with expensive luggage is not allowed in Starbucks. I mean, and it's put me in a really bad position now because I've got to get ready for my court case and all my evidence was in that bag. Legal documents, ID, medications from all around the world. And you have to remember, I've worked at Formula One, Bank of America, Royal Bank of Canada, Bank of Montreal.
Big companies, yeah.
But can you understand the information
I know.
Right.
Now I got it. Like,
right.
I thought that you meant just like some...
No, it's not like I work at restaurant or something.
Was not good or something, you know? That you were
GE Capital, Formula One, Lloyd's Bank, H-Boss, Bank of America. We're talking billions of dollars of money. It wasn't just... If you looked at it, it looked like a shitty little black backpack. So it was targeted. I said this is extremely important to get the police immediately, and they laughed it off. And to actually say, maybe you should leave because your stuff is too valuable. Mocking me, basically.
No, that's why I have to check out if this Starbucks at the main station is ours. Because we have also other companies that are running Starbucks with a license.
Okay.
So I don't know what happened if this Starbucks is not belong to us.
Even when that happened, I went and spoke to the manager as polite as I possibly could with the stress that I'm under. That one hung up, and then the one next to, it's right in the center, it's a very small one. I'm like, I'm just trying to, Starbucks has got to take some kind of responsibility, if it is one of yours, to do something. He hung up the phone, said, "I'll call you back," never called me back, and got the police and like, yeah, maybe you should. You gotta be kidding me. That bag can be traced 100% because someone has to be on camera. You have like, what, one camera here? One camera there. Okay, so you can imagine, it's right next to the biggest embassy in the world. It's next to an emergency exit. It's in a train station. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that could be more complicated. Can you write down your name and your phone number and everything? So.
I mean, I'm calm right now, but honestly, my whole career could be over.
I understand you, that you are very angry about that.
What else do you need?
Sorry?
What else do you need? My number?
Yeah, your number, definitely.